brick. We want to warn you, number one, the video is very, very difficult to watch. Number two, this video has gone national.
Yes.
I have seen this on Fox News, on so many national channels.
Well, and I think it's because of the violence that you
Right.
explained. It's a crime which nobody can expect, and at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's very hard to understand why somebody would want to do something like this.
So we're watching the video. What do we see?
All right, so what we see is the first lady right there in the pink hooded sweatshirt. She comes in with a friend, and she's holding a brick. And when you play it again, you'll see that our production crew slowed it down, and the yellow circle has the brick that she uses to hit the clerk with.
Okay.
Also, what makes this especially violent is after she goes into the store and steals multiple items, she goes back to the same clerk. Oh, there you go with the brick.
Yeah.
And you'll see
Oh,
that circle is
Okay.
where the brick lands. Yep.
So this is a full-size brick, like something that you would build a wall or a house with.
Exactly. Yep.
When you see an attack like that, because that seems very personal, you ask, did they maybe know the clerk? Have we been able to talk to this victim? Do we have any more information?
So detectives did speak with the clerk. This was just out of the blue. The clerk was trying to close up for just a brief time to get some other work done.
Sure.
As the clerk was trying to close the door and lock it, that's when those two individuals came in. And like you said, with the violent potential, the clerk was down on the ground the entire time. The ladies go in there, they grab all the stuff, and then the suspect goes back to the clerk and continues that onslaught of assaulting her by pushing her head into the ground.
How is the victim doing?
The victim did receive a concussion from it. The victim's fine now, was treated. But again, because of this brutality, we're really looking out there trying to find any kind of tips that might be able to help us.
I mean, would these, if they did this to someone they didn't know, perhaps, like this in the middle of the night, who else would they attack?
Exactly, and that's the question on everybody's mind right now. And for this reason specifically, Circle K has increased the reward price up to $6,000 for any information leading to her arrest.
Okay, who are we looking for?
So we are looking for a African-American female, probably 20 to 30 years old, 5'2" to roughly 5'5". Again, the clothing will be changed, but as far as the description, we do know that her name may go by Auntie or Pooh. And those are just information that I learned from the detectives involved in this case.
Which is a big tip.
Absolutely.
Big
in the area of
tip.
32nd Street and Broadway, that name can ring a bell to a lot of people.
Okay, so we have what could be potential names. We're looking at the clothing. Maybe they've talked about it or bragged about it, unfortunately. Exactly. How do they get a hold of you?
Best way to contact us is 480-WITNESS or 480-TESTIGO. Another good place is to go to silentwitness.org.
Very important. Any tip, you will be anonymous.
Absolutely.